Hello? Okay, there we go. Had to fix some things. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another solo play, because I just cannot stop while we're doing this. The other day, I was doing a solo play in a notebook, a one-subject notebook, and now I gotta make a wizard, and my chaos level's like level 7, and I was playing Castles and Crusades with it, but somebody gave me the idea of to try out Cyberpunk 2020 as a solo play using the Mythic game. Hang on one second. There's a lot of things happening here already, and nothing on our end. It's just YouTube's end. So thank God. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, we are going to use this with the Mythic Game Master Emulator book, 2nd edition. Today, I actually picked up the location guide. So, yeah, I just keep doing this stuff because I freaking love it. So, I'm going to introduce my character that I am going to play. There is 2 characters here. Oh, you guys can't see them, but here is this one. Jax Junker, age 39, solo. I have lived in Night City for most of my life, but I came from the sea. My family was in a pirate fleet. Both are still living, but they're scattered. Scattered to the winds due to some misfortune. My family fled with me and my siblings to a corporate-controlled farm. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. 2 brothers hate me. One pretty much likes me. Both sisters are kind of neutral. My life sucks. Mom and Dad are still alive, granted, but I don't talk to them much. But that's why we come here to Night City. I've incurred some debt and some skills along the way to help, with my job. Right now, I'm currently working for a security corporation. Do some security work. I don't know if any security work has happened currently yet. Any security work going on, or am I having the night off? It's 50-50. No security work. Have I been laid off? Yes. Unexpected random event. Move away from thread. Uh-oh. Continue. Tension. I've currently been laid off due to a situation I had with another coworker. He was a jackass. A motherfucker. Person who just thinks he knows it all, even above me. What thread can we move away from? Really can't move away from any thread. Let's see. Let's do a randomly roll and see what we get. Need rent. Do I not need rent anymore? For some strange reason, I may not need rent. Maybe they gave me some additional money. Maybe we'll find that along the way. I don't know. Let's see. Why would I not need rent? That's a hard one. Severance package? Maybe. Let's, maybe your landlady, is willing to let you pay rent and other means. Definitely. That's an exceptional yes. Alright, so, my landlord, however, has some apparently needs that needs to be met. See, not everyone is paying. So, let's see. Is it going to be a guy or girl? Identity. He's kind of... so his identity fits a farmer and prisoner at the same time. Wow, that is crazy. It's going to be a guy. This guy says that not every... Where the fuck do I live at, by the way? I live in an apartment. Oh, I'm in an apartment complex in the moderate zone. Okay. So yeah, there's a job. Let's see. I need a name. Let's get a name going here. Name. Time Gen. Oh Lord. Oh, cool. Taishin Cross. Sharp worker, works on the streets, and no one knows his real name. Taishin Cross is the guy who owns this place. Says people are not paying. Needs me to come in, do some work. He's willing to give me a cut of it. Do I at least give me a cut of the job? Let's see, how many people do I have to rough up here? Let's see here. I'm gonna roll a d10. 7. Oh wow. It's gonna give me You've made it very clear. I collect the rent. If they hand it over, $100. If I have to get my hands dirty, $200 per. And this is per customer. So we're going to have to see what goes on. Night has become, it's Friday night. It's currently about 7 o'clock. I put on my jacket. I listen to my favorite band known as Samurai. The singer, Johnny Silverhand. Really good man. Or at least a good singer. I don't know if there's any good men in Night City. But he's based from here. Rocker boy that tries to get the corpos to finally, to bring in take out the corporate greed and go against the established order. But that's not why we're here today. We're here because we're about to break some legs. As I quickly put on my clothes, black jeans, my shoes, my samurai shirt, t-shirt, and my jacket. I also grab 2 weapons. I carry a Kadachi Monokatana and a Smart Federated Arms X9mm. Nobody really fucks with me. I kick some ass. So we move on to our first customer of the night. Let's see, how many floors is this? Usually apartment complexes has 3 to 10 floors. I am going to say 1d10, and I'm going to do a minimum of 3, so 1d10 plus 3. First customer is on the first floor. Right? 7 customers. First customer is on the 6th floor. Yes, I rolled a d10 for a 7th floor thing. I would have re-rolled if it was over 7. Go to the 6th floor for the first customer. I knock on the door. Alright. Deliverer of families. Oh, good lord. He's a freaking doctor. He can't even pay his shit? Was he laid off? Maybe. We'll have to ask that. Hang on. I'm going to say unsure. 50-50. Was he laid off? Oh, yes. An unexpected random event happens during this NPC action. Travel. And mundane. Oh, he's sneaking out the back window. As I knock on the door, I hear some rustling in there. I hear something, but I can't quite make it out. So I put my ear against the door and I listen very, very carefully. I am going to give myself a nice roll here. Let's see here. I think it's human perception. Kind of like empathy. Let's see here. Oh, it might be awareness and notice check, actually. Yep, so that's going to be it. Awareness notice. So I'm going to roll my awareness notice and see if I hear... You know, he's not making a lot of noise, and these are like... This is like the future, so you can't hear everything. 27! Holy hell. What did I get? A 9? 4... 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 plus 9. That's 20, and it added an additional 7. I wonder why. Maybe, oh, maybe because it's a class skill, so I get a because it's a thing. I think maybe that's what it is. It doubles it. Huh? I don't think it should double it. So I'm gonna say I got a 20. Let me mark these off. I think it should only double during any situation. So, yep, I got a 20, which, according to this book, I think that's like excellent as hell. I do want to actually see what does it. Oh, right here. That's very difficult. So yeah, that's a pretty high thing. Because I think the cap for this game is nearly impossible by 30. So yeah, this wasn't your average roll. I definitely heard someone break suddenly as I put my ear up against the door. I hear someone breaking out a window. I don't have any music to go with this, but I will throw something in here. As soon as I can. He's like, so suddenly I tried to open the door. The door is locked. Is there a security system on this? No. Okay, good. Is the door electronic at all? No. I begin to break down the door. I'm not gonna lose my money just because someone just wants to run and be a little bitch. I want to roll a body type. Oh crap. As I hit the door, all I hear is crack. My freaking legs. Didn't do a good well. I think I hurt myself more than that. I do it again. Crack! Okay, hurt a little bit less, but still no budge on the door. Oh my god, that sucked. I do it again, but I unfortunately injure myself. Twice. Oh, my knees. I pull out a gun, and I'm going to shoot off the lock. Oh my god. It's going to be still, so I'm going to shoot off the lock. He goes, well, no, because this is kind of like a rifle. This is like a big-ass gun. The F and rails are like rifles, I think. Either rifles or handguns. We go to gear. Oh no, it's a pistol, so yeah. I pull out my gun. I pull off the lock. I open the door. And now I need to... Let's see here. Did I make it in there before he made it out the window? I barely did. I watch him jump out and he's taking the fire escape. I go right through the window, busting out the whole thing. Glass everywhere. He keeps going down the fire escape. I decide to do something stupid. I get on the edge, and I use my will and movement speed of athletics to safely jump down to each lower one until I make it to the bottom. One at a time, I'm watching him. As he goes down, I go down, and right down to the finish, I cut him off at the pass, and he stops. Look, I was gonna pay. Oh no. I didn't just jump through a window. Break down a door, hurt myself, jump down here, which could have risked me falling, for you to just give up now. Real quick, before we continue, allow me to frighten you a little bit. And let's see here. I'm going to roll my cool. Oh, and he's pissing himself. He's like, okay, no. I'm going to pay. I swear. Does he have any money on him? He does not. I just don't have the money. Really? You don't have the money? This whole thing you were just running down. Why didn't you just answer the door and say, I don't have the fucking money? Instead, you ran out the door, ran out the window, jumped down a fire escape as I jumped down each and every one just to make it here. Just for you to go, I don't have the money? Seriously? He's like, I don't know what you want from me. I'll make it very clear. So he's going to pull out his Kodachi Monokatana, which I got a motherfucking 10 on. Then a 1. I got a 22. So I grab his arm, pull out my Kodachi Monokatana, and I sever his arm right off. And he's like, ah! And I'm like, for my troubles. Is there like anything valuable on him? Wait. Did I take off a regular hand or a cyber hand? Now that's the question. It was a regular arm. Okay, so yeah. He's like, don't worry. You're a doctor. You can deal with it. Besides, if you can't reattach your arm, you can just get a cyber arm. But before you do that, you better pay your rent. Was there anything valuable attached to the arm? No. Okay. Doesn't go into shock? He probably is going into shock. I don't know. Is he going into shock? I'm going to say likely. No, he is not going into shock. Weird. Crazy-ass doctor guy. Well, I guess I'll just turn this into the landlord. And, yeah, go from there. Yeah, for some reason he's not doing too badly. I'm scared to see if he has a character sheet. I immediately go to the second client over on the second floor. Make it to room 204. I quickly knock on the door. Does anybody answer? Yes. Alright. As somebody answers the door, I notice it's a person wearing glasses. First thing I notice is these horn-rimmed glasses. Only they look a bit weird. Maybe they're high-tech. Guy or girl? Male. He answers the door and says, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Yes. I need your rent. The landlord is calling for it. Do you have your rent for the month, or does he have to serve you an eviction?" Does not. Unexpected random event. Oh my god. Ambiguous event. Oh my god. Punish. Balance. Oh, wow. He's like, I'll be right back. I have the rent. Is it a... Let's see here. Do I have a weapons thing? I do not. Okay. He's like, yeah, I got the rent right here. And all of a sudden, all I hear... Wait, do I hear this? Awareness notice. Oh, I do. I hear a cock. And before I can move, he opened fires. I am going to roll a reflex. I move quickly and it goes bang! I'm like, son of a bitch, why did people not want to pay? Alright, time for initiative roll. Alright, so I have a Sandevistan, which gives me a +3 to my initiative turns for 5 turns, my initiative roll. I also get to roll combat senses So +7 +3. And here we go. I got a 15. This guy has a 4. I get to go first. I quickly draw out my gun. I have no idea what I plan on doing with this motherfucker, but I got at least can't let him just shoot at me. Like, this is like kind of messed up. So I begin opening fire. Oh shit! And I totally hit that. All right. So, and what do I hit? 6. It is going to be his left arm. Oh yeah, so he won't be able to shoot. All right. I take out my smart weapon, activate it, and all I hear is Federated arms activated. All right. He has no rounds for aiming. I'm gonna say this is point blank. It's definitely not much into that. There is no target area. Ambushed. I think it's gonna be a high. Definitely a hip fire. No extra modifiers and 12 shots left. Okay, fair enough. So I am going to. Oh yeah. 9 damage done to his leg. Bang! And all you hear is ah. Oh wait. It says right leg. I already rolled for that. So. Huh. Oh yeah. Oh, this does it all. Holy shit! I didn't even think about that. All right, I'm still. You know what? He gets 9 damage to his right leg and to his arm. Let's see here. You know what? That's like 4, 8. That's critical. Let's see here. I think his shock is gonna definitely be up. So yeah, I think he's better off than that. And then his death. Did I kill him? Oh yeah, he's dead. So he went. So I took 2 shots at him. One in his leg, one in his arm. He falls and keels over. Drops the gun. Next thing I know, he's not moving. Hey, you okay? Hello? Ah, shit. I must have killed him. Oh, well. You know, I'm going to take the shotgun. I pick up the shotgun. I begin searching him. See if he has any Euro dollars on him. Did I find any Euro dollars? Yes, I did. I'm going to say I find 1D100. Now that's a good question. How much would I have found? That is definitely a good question. I don't know. Let's roll a D10, and then I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be, yep, Euro dollars, eddies. I'm gonna say times 2, so I'm gonna say 1D100 times 2. Comes to $186 eddies. Man, well, how much? He's like, I'm like, shit. This is nowhere near enough. Immediately go to the next floor. I knock on the door. Does anyone answer? Nope. I knock again. No answer. I begin trying to try the door. Door is currently locked. These motherfuckers, I swear to God. I bust down the door. and then let's see, what do we see in this apartment? Mildly petite. I walk into a small ass apartment. This apartment was one of probably the smaller units that they had. I didn't realize that. You know, it was a kitchen, dining room, living room, and bedroom all rolled into one. One room, huh? This area, I think that's like not very much. Is there anyone in there hiding? No. Apartment was Let's see here. Can I do a scene adjust? Make 2 adjustments. Alright, scene alteration. Scene proceeds normally, so it is currently empty. And what's the next adjustment? Scene was altered. I begin looking around the apartment, and I hear this heavy breathing. I look underneath the bed, and I see a woman. Listen, I'm just here to collect the rent. If you want, you can come on out and just pay me what you owe. I believe you're behind on more than 1 month, so what do you have? Not a motherfucking thing. I don't have any rent money. Dear God in heaven, how are we all paying our way around here? And you have nothing. No, sir, I do not. Is she a threat? No. She's not even going to try anything. If you want, I just didn't want to go to the streets, but, does she leave? No. It's just not safe out there. Jax looks around and goes, I'll let him know. But whatever happens next, you gotta leave the premise. I don't want him hiring me again to do this. I move on to my 4th client. At this point, I've had no luck. No one had any money. Accidentally killed a tenant. I went back down to the 2nd floor on the opposite end of the building. I knock on the door. Does anyone answer? Yes. I see a person who's clean, but very well scared. Shaken, like he's nearly going to shit a brick. The boy barely looks 16. I look at him and I go, rent? He's like, I got you right here. And, ooh, let's see here. Yeah, I think that's gonna hit regardless. No, it's not actually. He suddenly pulls out a knife. I tend to block him, and I'm like, don't do this, kid. Think real hard about what you're gonna do. Okay. Oh, shit. Divide and vehicle. Does this character have a vehicle? No. Oh, shit. I don't even know what's going to happen. Does he stop? Yes. Does he have the money on him? Yes. Sorry, this is just all we were able to raise. It's me and my siblings that live here. Like, how many are... I look at them and it says, how many of you guys are in there? Just me and my sister, my little brother. But we did split it 3 ways. Is this a 3-bedroom apartment? One of the bigger ones? It is. Alright, so let's see here. That's 400. So 3-bedroom, living room, kitchen. 4, 8, 12. Living room, kitchen, and bathroom. So that... Oh, wow. I just got $2,400 there. Yeah, there's no vehicle. Ooh, does a vehicle go boom somewhere? Let's see here. No. So suddenly an explosion happens outside. And it shakes the whole building. Of course, we're on the 2nd floor, so we didn't really see anything. And all that anyone can tell is it's an explosion. Okay, so... I so far got $2,586 in Euro dollars. 3 more people. I stay on the second floor and I go down to the next one. And I knock on the door. A person enters. Or answers. I'm sorry. I keep saying enters. Oh shit, he's fully decked out. Oh damn. Is it a character we know about? Darius Flint, a veteran merc who got stiffed on a contract by mid-tier corp arms. He's looking for allies to hit a convoy and take the payback. He's owed in guns. Trouble is, the convoy might be bait. So this big guy comes out and he says, "Can I help you?" Yeah, I'm here to collect the rent. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of something. I'll have the rent by the end of the week, though. But if you are looking to make some additional money, I can totally help you out with that. I need a job done." Okay. Wait. Does he trust me enough to offer me a job? Because he does need a job done. It's kind of unsure. He does. All right. I'll do a job. You come up with a plan, but right now let me finish this up. I got 2 more places to stop, and I'll come see you. Great. My name's Darius Flint. Jax Junker. Wonder why they call you Jax Junker. I'll tell you later. Okay. I immediately go to the 7th floor. One of the highest rooms up top. Knock on the door to collect the rent from the person I need. Nobody answers. Great. I pull out my gun and I shoot the lock off. Is it a trap? Oh, yes, it was. Unexpected random event. PC positive. Disrupt. And burden. I pull the door open and I see a man beating a woman. A woman is on her knees crying. The guy's like, "What the fuck do you want?" And I point my gun and I says, "I'm here for your rent, dickhead. So either you fucking give it to me or I put 2 bullets right here in your kneecaps. Each." That would be an intimidation roll. Oh, wow. That is I believe that would be counted as a success. I got a 16. It's above average. I don't know. Let's see here. No. He's like, okay, easy. Easy. I got the rent money. How many rooms? Let's see. How many rooms is there? 8 different rooms. I watch how the guy hands me a sack full of Eddies. I look at him. I look around the room. This is one of the biggest apartments I've ever seen in here. Of course, I have one of the smaller size ones. I look at him and I said, "Thank you, jackass. One more thing. Since I did witness what seems to be a very violent situation and I didn't put 2 bullets in your kneecaps, I'd like it if you give me 1,000 more." Oh, fuck yeah, he's definitely gonna do it. Does he have 1,000? No. He does, actually. I don't have that kind of money. Fair enough. 100. I'll say 500 then. Exceptional, no. I don't have that kind of money. Fair enough. Have a good day. Oh, and one more thing. Yeah, I'll do it. I pull up my gun and as I'm walking away, I shoot him. I shoot him 2 bullets, 1 in each kneecap. Ooh, that does do damage. Boom, boom, boom. He falls to the ground screaming, "You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You shot me in the leg!" Actually, would he have said that? Because that would be point blank, and it would be 2, no, not, no, 0. Oh, shit. Okay, that would be 9, and then... Okay, he took 17 points of damage. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, shit. He is possibly dying. Yep, he's dead. As I walk, all I began to hear was screaming as I head to my last and final stop. 4th floor. Come down, I knock on the door. Nobody answers once again. I really wish people would start answering the door more often. I go to kick the door. Doesn't budge. Seems like something's stuck there. I hit it again. Boom! still stuck there. And boom! Alright. I go and I shoot the lock off. And the lock goes blank and I, goes limp, and then I try to open the door. The door doesn't move. Can't even budge it. Motherfucker barricaded himself in. Well, I'll definitely let this one know. Let's see. I go and I turn in the cash to the landlord. He's like, this is only $5,786. Yeah, I think I killed one of your tenants, and the only 2 tenants that paid, they paid their share. What happened to the other tenant you think you killed? Oh, no, he's definitely dead. I killed him. He literally attacked me with a shotgun, and I shot him in the arm and leg, and he keeled over. And possibly bled out. Well, that's gonna raise some suspicions. Alright, well, because you killed one, I'm not gonna give you money for it, but as promised, did you have to get your hands dirty with the other 2 at the very least? That's a good question. Let's see here. Do I have persuasion at all? I do. No more than I usually do. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to just pay you $200 for the night. And you can head back to your apartment. So, if you need anything else, let me know. Fair enough. $235 for the evening. And I made a new friend. Darius Flint. Another, what looks to be a merc who needs another job. And it looks like I'm the guy that's going to pull it off. Dun, dun, dun! And we're going to stop there for a minute. Okay, not as quite as fun as I would hope. When it kind of comes to this, it's kind of like we are in Night City. The building is kind of, how should I say, kind of bland. It is Night City after all. But we are in the moderate zone. Everything's not made of, electronics and whatnot. And I'm kind of glad I kind of kept this short for a little bit because, there's other things I'd like to try out and do. We're gonna get another story going, but it won't be tonight. But for those who joined, thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm gonna make another playlist, and for those who find this channel, I hope you guys like what I did here today. I am loving Mythic and the solo play. I kind of went first person with this time versus just describing everything because it was just a simple mission to where we were just trying to make a little bit of cash on the side to just float through another day, get a little bit of food, and then we're gonna start on something else, going. Actually, probably at this, that's probably why I had to move away from the thread need rent, because it's possible after doing this job and taking care of some deadbeats, he may clear my rent for the month. So I probably don't even need rent at all this month. However, he is going to have to find a few tenants to replace, and there might be an investigation later. May need to actually... Gotta check in with landlord on situations with dead tenant. Who attacked with a shotgun. Probably put that in there. So there we go. We've got so far 4 threads. One is pretty much crossed off until probably next month. So yeah, all right. Well, if you guys enjoyed it, I hope you guys did. If not, I do apologize, but we will have more stuff coming out. Sputter and Chris and I do have a Call of Cthulhu game, which we have to pick that back up. With also Tales Night. Before we go, I am going to raise the Chaos Factor to Chaos Factor 6 because we didn't really have control of everything. We had 7 tenants and literally only 2 paid, and I killed 1 on accident. So, yeah, it was kind of crappy. I also have to get some music for this. I haven't not found any Cyberpunk music that I can play online with YouTube, but we will find some more later. We'll be back. I'll probably play a second session of this when I can find some more. So, yeah. All right, you guys have a great, wonderful evening, and thank you for watching.